We got to get into this, people. He been doing too much fucking crying. Like, no cap. We spark my jack, man. This nigga been doing too much motherfucking crime. I was letting it slide, too. That was the crazy. I've been letting it slide for the last couple days, nigga. I've been letting it slide because I'm going to be real with you. It was a couple niggas around my way fucking with you, Pastor Troy. They put me on to you. They put me on. So I was letting it slide. But we can't let that shit slide no more, nigga. Some fucking garbage, nigga. And we gonna talk about, and you a sucker. We gonna talk about what the fuck you've been talking about on DJ Vlad. We're gonna talk about your success in the rap game and lack thereof. And we're gonna talk about exactly why the fuck you fell off. All facts, no motherfucking fiction, no. Nani. Real talk. We about to get into it. First of all, y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, man. We about to get into this trash can ass dude, man. Let me start this off by setting the tone, man. So, Pastor Troy is this down south rap artist who came out with this song called Vice Versa. He came out with a song called Vice Versa. Niggas just be chanting, we ready and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was an album. Ain't no playing GA. Ain't no more playing GA, all this other shit. You feel me? But Pastor Troy is just one of them niggas that's never reached like a T.I. type fame status or a Young Jeezy type fame status, even a Ludacris type fame status. Nigga ain't even reached a Young Thug type fame status. Who the fuck are you, nickel? Nah, me. Because if it wasn't for a few down south niggas that moved up north screaming your fucking name, you wouldn't know the fuck who the fuck you is, nigga. Now, let's keep it all the way to fuck funky. Universal ended up signing Pastor Troy. And they told him, look, man, we fucking with your fan base. Your fan base feel like a cult. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the day, 90s, 2000, it was like a cult as far as with Pastor Troy, you know what I'm saying? Like, he had a buzz at one point with only down south people, you know, the Carolinas, the Memphis, the Floridas, the Georgias. He had that kind of buzz in those southern states to where it was a cult. Okay, if you listen to rap and you were down south, 10 times out of 10, all you heard at one point was Pastor Troy this, Pastor Troy that. I will give him that. Okay, which nobody's denying that. It's his own lazy work ethic, his lack of being able to make fucking proper national, like nationwide hits that people will be feeling all around the world. That was his fucking problem. He got comfortable in the rap game. Okay? And he didn't produce any type of projects that was like worthy of being on a major label where they're going to go ahead and put all their money back in artists who's not trying to work hard and gain that nationwide attention. If he's going to still be stuck in his little coffee pot of fans and shit and just want to go ahead and appeal to them, then fuck that nigga. Let him be independent, man. Ain't even worth having him signed to us. And so Universal dropped that nigga. But let's go ahead and take a step back, man. You see, me growing up, yes, I've heard a couple Pastor Troy songs. Have I purchased a Pastor Troy CD? No. Have I seen one? Yes. All right, I've never purchased one, bro. At all, bro. You're not that hot, bro. Out of 16 tracks, maybe 3 of them are good. Now, Master P had a big problem with Pastor Troy because this nigga want to run his fucking dick sucking ass lips about some fucking Master P when Master P ain't even, who the fuck is this nigga, bruh? You know that, like, that's what Master P's mindset is at that point. Who the fuck is this nigga, bruh? But you know, Pastor Troy had the type of mindset like 50 Cent, man. He had the type of mindset like, okay, these dudes at the top of the rap game, which is Cash Money, Master P, okay, that's valid. I need to go ahead and diss them in order to motherfucking become super famous and get into the rap game and have a type of impact, make these millions. That was his blueprint for how he wanted his career to go ahead and start to take off. The only problem is Master P has a homicidal brother. And look, you know, C Murda ain't going for that shit. You diss us on record, wax, through mail, email, motherfucking AOL Messenger, anywhere in the world you diss us, C Murda's gonna kill you. So that was the problem Pastor Troy didn't realize. See, when 50 Cent did it, like, he had a whole bunch of local gangsters and stuff that probably will kill you, but they'll probably just go ahead and like let it fly because it's rap. They'll probably try to like get other means to try to get money from you, shit like that, or try to fuck you over, shit like that, or they enjoy the name dropping and the fame. Those type of niggas, they looking for clout and shit like that. Cash Money didn't need no clout. I mean, I'm sorry, No Limit didn't need no clout. Master P, C Murda, Silk the Shocker, none of them niggas, Kevin, none of them niggas needed clout. So when Pastor Troy decided to diss Master P, he just neglected to realize that he had a homicidal fucking brother named C Murda. It's okay. Everybody makes mistakes, bro. Like, when you went ahead and recorded that fucking track, nigga, you should have went there and did Google, whatever the fucking, we had Yahoo back then and AOL, so you should have went on AOL and Yahoo and was like Master P and his brothers, or Master P and his entourage, and just found out that C Murda was shooting niggas up left and right, and Soulja Slim was alive back then too. And yeah, bro, like, you dissing them niggas was gonna bring a whole bunch of pressure that you wasn't gonna be able to deal with. So the first strike was Atlanta's birthday. He only gets 2, because with C Murda, you don't get 3 strikes. You get 2 strikes with that nigga, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. So Master P goes to the fucking record station in Atlanta during Atlanta's birthday bash, right? It's a big ass huge event that they host down there. As far as with all the artists, you know, Master P, Ludacris, T.I., everybody who's everybody back then, you know, Ludacris, everybody, bro. Master P's like, well, Pastor Troy doesn't fit in this category because he's a nobody. And I'm going to be performing. So No Limit at this time was on the rise, bro. You wasn't nowhere in the world without hearing about fucking No Limit. He had the right blueprint. You see what I'm saying? He felt like Pastor Troy was, as he started to view him as the labels were, just a lazy ass, know nothing ass nigga that's just local. He a local ass nigga. I don't care if a whole bunch of local patch ass niggas be screaming his name or not. Master P wasn't having it. No Limit in this bitch. Had C Murda with him too. So of course he ain't trying to antagonize him, because you know he'll shoot the whole fucking venue up, all 15,000 people in this bitch. So at the end of the fucking day, Master P tried to get Pastor Troy removed off the fucking birthday bash concert listing. Pastor Troy, being the lazy motherfucker that he is, but sometimes he gets a spurts of the monster little fuel fucking drinks and shit, you know what I'm saying, like back in the day called cocaine, and he decided to go ahead and get himself put back onto the motherfucking birthday bash, you feel me? So while Master P decided to go up to the birthday, I remember like it's yesterday because I was there. When Master P came up to the stage to start rapping and start talking his shit, everybody in the fucking crowd started talking about "we read it" or "we read it," like chanting some Pastor Troy shit. And the number one person that got mad at that was C Murda, man. That was strike one, bro. Like, you creating these type of problems that them niggas they ain't really want or need at that time, bro. They on the rise. So at the end of the day, nah, that shit ain't gonna fly. That's strike one. But around this time, I don't know if y'all remember, Master P was supposed to be playing for the Charlotte Hornets and shit. Like, he was really supposed to be trying to play for the NBA and shit like that. So as far as him getting into it with the rap nigga type shit like that, it was a no-go, bro. Like, he ain't even on that type of time. But his brother C Murda and his man Soulja Slim, they on that type of time, point blank, period. You diss them, they coming to your fucking front door shooting shit up as they should. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, cutthroat. You diss, you need to handle that. This was part of Pastor Troy's downfall, because while everybody fucked with his music, they also seen how he was dealing with beef in the background with Lil Jon, Master P, all them other niggas too. You feel me? So let's get back on topic, man. So Pastor Troy ends up going to this concert, man. And for some reason, the bouncer, who he claims is like a neighbor to him, like he used to be like a little neighbor to him, you know what I'm saying? Like at the projects, if he stayed in one crib, the security dude at that club at that time was like one of his neighbors, you know what I'm saying? Fucks with him heavy. Pastor Troy had a mans with him, his best friend, who was trying to get the pistol into the club, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when you dissing Master P and all of them, I don't care if Master P ain't really trying to entertain it or not. You keep the hammer on you. You gotta keep the hammer on you, bro. I don't give a fuck who's saying what. If they don't let you in the club without the hammer, they don't let you in the club with the hammer, you just don't go in the club. You just don't go in the club. Close the door. You just don't go in the club. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the motherfucking day, the security dude said, nah, I can't let the ratchet in the club, man. You my mans. You Pastor Troy, you got the entourage and all that, but you just ain't them niggas. You ain't them niggas, fam. All right, I'm just letting you know. So you got to follow everybody else's rules tonight. Little do you know, them no limit niggas coming through. And they instructed me to let you know you cannot have any weapons in the club because they're bringing all the weapons in the club, okay? And they need you unarmed. So you don't put up no fight when they shoot you the fuck up. All right, that's just what was told to the security dude. I'm filling in the blanks for y'all, okay? So if you needed the blanks filled in for you, for the information that you've already heard, I'm letting you know what the background information was. Motherfucking C Murda and Soulja Slim went to the security guard that was going to be posted at that club that night and told him, do not let Pastor Troy or motherfucking his entourage in here with any kind of firearms, or we're going to shoot the shit out of you. Period. Okay? This ain't word from Master P. This is from me. C fucking Murda. And my mains. Soulja Slim. Okay? You better not let no fucking herb ass nigga like Pastor Troy and his mans in here with no fucking pistol. And if they try, you just let them know access denied. So of course, you know, that took place at the front door when Pastor Troy and his mans was trying to get into the club with the ratchet. So of course, Pastor Troy and his square ass homeboy gets into the club without the fucking ratchet. So Pastor Troy goes up to the stage, starts performing. Next thing you know, that nigga C Murda, man. That's what C Murda right there. And Soulja Slim right there, bruh. And then it was like 5 no limit niggas right there in the middle. Because I was right there, bro, in the corner. And it was 3 no limit niggas right there in the like right side of the jump. And there was 2 of them on the left side where you exit. You feel me? That's where Soulja Slim and like 5 of them was over there too. So Pastor Troy, he performing, started looking nervous because you see all them niggas with their hands in their hoodies. So all of them had their hands in their hoodies around the stage just looking at him, waiting for him to finish the fucking song and shit, right? So next thing you know, they cooling and shit, they cooling. And next thing you know, one no limit nigga goes up to the stage and go, boom! Smashing it because the dude had dreads. His homeboy, Pastor Troy's homeboy, had dreads and he had sunglasses as well. You know, because that's so like that's Pastor Troy's like trademark and shit. You know what I'm saying? So basically, one no limit nigga went up there and stole the nigga that he thought was Pastor Troy. And then the dude started running saying, I'm not Troy! I'm not Troy! And they started beating that nigga ass and shit like that, right? But you know, C Murda and Soulja Slim, They were smart. They know goddamn well this ain't no Pastor Troy, but they let them beat up his homeboy because Pastor Troy ended up running that way. So his homeboy started running that way, getting his ass beat, you feel me, by the entourage that's not Soulja Slim and C Murda. And Pastor Troy started running that way, away from his homeboy, and C Murda and Soulja Slim runs and to go catch up to him. He didn't get away unscathed. All right, let me let y'all know what Pastor Troy said. Pastor Troy basically said that after they beat his homeboy half to death, not half to death, 3/4 of the way to death, okay? After they beat him 3/4 of the way to death, he got the fuck up out of there because that's what it was. And that's the end of the situation. No, it's not, bro. It's not. Close the door. It's not the end of the situation, bro. So C Murda themselves, that was basically the diversion. You know, if you're in a club like that, y'all all got hammers and shit, you create a diversion, you let them start beating this homeboy to death and shit like that. The motherfucking victim, the one that the real target is running in the opposite direction. It was actually a good plan too. The real target was running in the opposite direction. Soulja Slim and motherfucking C Murda go to catch up to him so they can catch him by the fucking lonely. And they had a little chit chat with him. And they told him, shut your fucking mouth, nigga. Or guess what? Guess what, nigga? Or guess what? Your life ends here, nigga. Yeah, your fucking life ends here. Okay? Period. Now, is it no more playing GA or no more play period? Nigga, I need to know. Which one are you going to choose? And so they took a bat that they was holding in one of their hoodies and they started beating his ass a little bit, but they let him live. Because it ain't no more playing GA, New Orleans, motherfucker, ain't no more playing Carolina, ain't no play on any kind of coast, nigga, when it comes to Master P, C Murda, Soulja Slim, and all that. So at the end of the fucking day, that's what happened with Pastor Troy and Master P, with all the details filled in, bro. From the security guard being alerted not to let them in with firearms, to Soulja Slim and motherfucking C Murda cornering Pastor Troy himself, hitting him with the bat several times and let them know what the fucking time it is, nigga. It's time for you to stop motherfucking putting P's name in your fucking mouth, nigga. Let that shit ride. Because like I said, at this time, Master P was doing the NBA shit, so he couldn't first hand be there. You know what I'm saying? But he had to go ahead and make it happen. You know, C Murda was mad as shit at the birthday bash shit, so he had a little grudge against that nigga anyway. And he wanted to get Pastor Troy the fuck up out of here. See, the thing is, the streets watches all that. All right, and especially the South. So if something happens between two Southern niggas, the whole Southern state region knows about it. All right, like we probably don't know about it because we up in there, New York, DC, Maryland. We up there, Philly. We on the East Coast, up north type shit. But everybody down south knows about what the fuck happened between Master P and Pastor Troy, which is the reason why Pastor Troy never reached the type of stardom, superstardom that he was destined to actually reach because of the following he had. Because them niggas know he was a hoe ass nigga, bruh. You always keep the ratchet. I don't give a fuck when no bitch ass security guard tell you not to pull no ratchet in the club or not. You bring that shit with you, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I gotta go pick up my motherfucking kid or not. I keep the ratchet on me for one of you niggas that think y'all gonna come smoke me. Miss me. I'm doing videos and I got the ratchet on me. Miss me. I don't know who the fuck about to bust in that fucking door. Like, sub guy. You know you want to talk shit about it, nigga. You keep it on you. Lil Jon. And then this is when everything started going downhill. Everybody started playing for the hoe ass nigga that he is. Lil Jon was supposed to put him on one of his albums. You know Lil Jon and the East Side Boys? Hey, throw it up. Ooh. He was supposed to put him on one of his albums. You know, he said, look here, Pastor Troy. Just being nice to the nigga because he know he was a hoe. He was like, look here, Pastor Troy. I'm going to put you on one of my albums, man. You know, Lil Jon, he had a whole bunch of like sound effects and shit when he wanted to act hood. He was like, yeah, man, I'm going to go ahead and meet you at the studio. I'm gonna put a verse on there for you and shit on my shit, bro. You know, Lil Jon and them, they were huge. Now, if you get a Pastor Troy verse on a Lil Jon joint, by nature, your shit gonna blow up nationwide. So of course, Lil Jon told him he was gonna put him on the album, but really didn't. Because again, Pastor Troy is a hoe ass nigga. Like from the music, he seems like a gangsta ass nigga. But from real life situations, he's a hoe ass nigga. So this is test number 2 to see if he's a hoe ass nigga. Okay, Lil Jon took him to the side and said, "Look, Pastor Troy, I'm gonna put you on my album, all right? I need to get with you so I can go ahead and put my verse and all this shit together and shit, and put your verse on there, all this shit together and all that, so I can get my project done and put it out, bro." What happened the next day? Lil Jon put that bitch out without even putting Pastor Troy's fucking verse on it, bro. Now, that's being treated like a hoe ass nigga and being like, you ain't gonna do nothing about it. So Pastor Troy tells Vlad TV that, yeah, he didn't want to have to fuck nobody up. So he understands why Lil Jon didn't hit him up. Bro, you a hoe. And everybody in the industry started treating you like a hoe. It is what it is. So now what we're here to discuss is Universal. You know? Now listen to me, bro. Universal dropped him after he did By Any Means, man. Like I told you, it only reached number 30 on the billboards. And after this, this is like, okay, if we're going to go anywhere above 20, 10, like possibly get number 1, we need to get like a nationwide type of audience. Like you're doing good with your audience you got down south, but we need a nationwide audience in order to kick this up a notch. And Pastor Troy said, hell nah, I'm good. I'm good with what I got going on right now. I got my little cult following that's in the southern states region, and I want to keep that. So Universal said, get your bum ass off my motherfucking label, bruh. And so that's what the fuck they did, and that's why he's not as big as the T.I.s or the Jeezys. No matter what we think about T.I., Jeezy, same thing with BMF, bro. BMF treated him like a hoe too. Yeah, we fucks with you and shit like that, but we see that you're a square ass, hoe ass nigga. You feel me? Like the only thing Pastor Troy was worried about while being around BMF was getting indicted. That's how you know he's not really a street nigga. I don't give a fuck how many street niggas you got around you. I don't care how many dreads you tried to grow out to try to look like a street nigga. You're not a street nigga, bruh. Because when you were around BMF and it was time to be a street nigga with Jeezy, Blue Da Vinci, Michi, all of them niggas, you decide to go ahead and use caution and shit like that. You're up there telling Big Meech that, hey, check this out, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and put you in my mom's prayer for will or some dumb shit about that. Some shit that them niggas did not want you to want to fucking hear. And they got you to fuck away from there, bro. Talking about y'all had a falling out. No, they just realized you was a hoe ass nigga, Pastor Troy, and you're not a street nigga. So at the end, they get the fuck from around us, nigga. And that was it, bro. Like, that's the reason why you accuse Jeezy of stealing your ad-libs. You know what I'm saying? That's why you accuse T.I., Ludacris, and all of them of being your sons and shit, and you're their daddy, because they've all reached your level of success and stepped on top of you and reached higher success. Where's the fucking lies? You're a straight sucker. His homeboy that got beat up by Murda and Soulja Slim, that nigga ended up in ICU, bruh. Almost lost his life from being a diversion. That nigga was a diversion so Soulja Slim and Murda can get to Pastor Troy. And he almost got beat to death just for being a distraction. So they can actually reach their real target and beat him half to death as well. Let him know, shut your fucking mouth. And got their point across, and he never said anything about Master P in them since. Until these Vlad interviews when Murda's doing life right now. Now you want to talk, and Soulja Slim dead. So now you want to talk tough about it in the Vlad TV interviews, which, okay, you can talk tough about it now. Them two niggas that super pressed you, they gone. So I guess you feel safe now. But again, the music industry as a whole treated you like a square-ass, hoe-ass nigga and not a street nigga because they all thought you would handle one of these situations like a motherfucking gangster. And every situation from Lil Jon to BMF to Master P, all these beefs, all these disagreements, everybody treated you like a hoe-ass nigga and you didn't do not a thing about it. So, Pastor Troy, You're not as big as you think you are. When you had a chance to become a fucking nationwide sensation, all the southern state regions realized that you are not going to handle any kind of beef with any type of street tactics whatsoever. You didn't go and confront Master P. You even admitted to DJ Vlad. You ain't even met that man. But he done had your best friend beat up and put in the hospital. He done had his brother and his motherfucking top lieutenant of the motherfucking No Limit gang beat your ass and tell you shut the fuck up. Lil Jon promised to put you on his album and told you to go ahead and come through so he could work with you. And that nigga album was out the next day without you on it. Treated you like a hoe ass nigga. BMF brought you around with Fabulous, Blue Da Vinci, and Jeezy. And all you worried about was getting indicted and getting in trouble because you seen all this illegal activity around you and you got shook and nervous. I mean, the list goes fucking on and on and on and on, bro. Damn. Never in my life would I thought Pastor Troy was a soft-ass nigga, bro. That was the last nigga I thought was a soft-ass, pussy-ass nigga, bro. But I'm sorry. All the situations that has occurred in your life, you've handled it like a square-ass nigga who's never been locked up or even seen a prison system or even seen a jail system for that matter. Or even held a fucking gun. Do you hold any guns? Do you tote guns? You probably don't, bro. You worried about them years too, bro. Like, listen here, bro. You carry around this Booker T. Rafiki fucking WWE championship belt, but you don't carry around the fucking pistol. For niggas like C Murda, for niggas like Lil Jon, who plays you in front of everybody. Like, he used a third party to play you too. He told you through a third party that you need to go ahead and come work with him so he could put his album out. And then he put his album out without even putting you on it. Okay? Jeezy, T.I., and Ludacris used you to build their fucking portfolios up as a rap artist, and then they all left you in the fucking dust. As far as fame, superstardom, financial-wise, making money in the rap game, all that. Let's call it for what it is. You are the South's biggest disappointment. The biggest hopeful, but the biggest disappointment. And that's the reason why DJ Vlad ended up giving you an interview. They exposed how pussy you are. You're not a street nigga, bro. You cut that shit out, bro. I think the beard fake or something, nigga. You ain't a street nigga, man. Master P and them hold your ass out, man. What you need to do is go grow some balls, nigga. Go take some testosterone, grow some balls, and go buy you a ratchet, bro. You from down south, nigga. It's easily accessible. Go get you a fucking Glock or something, nigga. Can't handle one of these. Not this fofo. Go get you a Glock, nigga. Okay? Protect yourself. All these other niggas treat you like a whole ass nigga, Pastor Troy, like vice versa. See that? I mean, if you ever made gangster music, I never heard it, bro. Like, I only heard that one song, bro. And maybe another couple other gems. I'm not discrediting you as being like, had a cult following. I'm just saying I only heard like one song, bro, vice versa. Heaven and hell, vice versa. Yeah. That's all I heard, bro. So when you decide not to be trash, and throw that fucking People's Champ shit away, bro. Because you're not the People's Champ. The People's Champs handle their beasts. Gucci Man is a People's Champ. He killing niggas. And be at versus battles and be like, I'm smoking on a nigga I killed. That's People's Champ shit. That's why he got millions and millions and why you're sitting over there in a fucking Chevy somewhere like fucking DJ and fucking Hustlers. It's a heart out here for a pimp. That movie, nigga. Hustle and Flow. Okay? That's what you look like right now. Hustle and Flow lookish. With the perms and shit. Like nigga, you're not a street nigga, bro. Okay. Master P, street nigga. Pastor Troy, not a street nigga. Okay. Man, get you a gun, bro. All right, this one looks like Pastor Troy. Go get you one. Protect yourself, bro. Stop being a whole ass nigga out here, all right? And that sub guy, man, I gotta go ahead and get these kids shit. But Pastor Troy, stop being a whole ass nigga, bro. Protect yourself, bro. Don't let niggas slap you and beat you with bats and shit, nigga. You need to have a pistol on. I don't care what no security nigga named Joe Schmo tell you, nigga. keep that bitch on you. Put it in your shoe or something. You got clever ways of motherfucking sneaking guns into clubs, bro. Don't let, he's your neighbor too. You supposed to tell that nigga, shut the fuck up. Let me get out of my way, nigga. But at the end of the day, nigga, you got beef with Master P and all. Well, I guess them niggas locked up and dead now, so I guess you feel like you good, so you do DJ Vlad interviews sounding tough. But again, my nigga, that's the reason why you lost the fame, the stardom, the power, and all that shit. That's why niggas play you. That's why some people root for you, because they just remember the nostalgia of Pastor Troy, but then they sit up there and remember the pussiness of Pastor Troy, and they like to go ahead and be like, well, you were nice at rapping. You had some few CDs, nice little CDs, but if they say you had some nice CDs, they're from down south. Because if you're from where I'm from, I say you had a nice song, vice versa. That's it. I don't know nothing else. But, you know, you had a nice little catalog. But other than that, you just didn't want to go anywhere in life. And that's okay, Pastor Troy, because, see, Murda, he told you he ain't want you to go nowhere in the back of that stage either. And you didn't. So at the end of the day, I think you're content where you're at. Doing DJ Vlad interviews, just remember the nostalgia of your name and what you were doing in this culture before everybody started to play you like the whole ass nigga you is. Nah, me.